you might have anxiety or depression, and both can affect how you respond to surprises. People with anxiety don't react much to unexpected outcomes, while depression can make you overly sensitive to negative events when you shouldn't be. How does this work? When something unexpected happens, there's two ways to explain why. First, it might be due to random fluctuations in an unseen process, what we call expected uncertainty. For example, if a friend ignores you one morning, it could be because something else annoyed them. This happens occasionally and their feelings towards you haven't changed. It's not something to worry about. Alternatively, the surprise might signal a genuine change in that unseen process, what we call unexpected uncertainty. Maybe you forgot their birthday, so their grumpy behavior reflects a shift in their feelings toward you that you may want to address. Figuring out what causes the unexpected event matters because we learn from them differently. If it's unexpected uncertainty, we should take recent outcomes as more useful information because past events won't tell us much about this new changed state. Recognizing this can help predict future outcomes, and we do this by increasing our learning rate. If it's expected uncertainty, then it's just noise, and recent events won't give us any more useful information to help predict what's to come. In this case, it's better to focus on the long-term average by lowering our learning rate. In stable environments where changes are rare, we should learn over many events to minimize noise. In volatile environments where changes happen often, we should increase our learning rate so recent events carry more weight. That's the theory, but do people actually do this? Yes we do. People use faster learning rates when tasks are more volatile, and this is true for both unexpected rewards and punishments. We see this in our physiological responses. A part of the prefrontal cortex becomes more active the more a person perceives the environment to be volatile. Similarly, pupil dilation, which correlates with a system that highlights important information, also increases with higher volatility estimates. These findings suggest that our brains do store estimates of volatility and adjust our learning rate accordingly. However, people can misattribute the reason behind surprises. If a random event occurs, but someone mistakes it for a meaningful change in the unseen process that caused it, they might overemphasize recent events and become oversensitive to outcomes they should just ignore. People with depression experience this. People in general maintain separate estimates of uncertainty for positive and negative emotional events, and this means they would have two separate learning rates, one for positive surprises and another for negative surprises. Depression may hijack the negative estimate, making people overly sensitive to negative surprises. They tend to see negative stimuli as more meaningful indicators of their surroundings than positive ones. For example, if your friend greets you coldly one morning, they might assume it reflects a meaningful shift in their attitude, even if it's due to an unrelated issue like them just having a bad day. In people with anxiety, the opposite happens. They don't change their learning rate enough when the environment shifts from stable to volatile, so they are less sensitive to changes due to unexpected uncertainty. Learning about hidden processes is challenging, but our brains tackle this by estimating uncertainty. In depression and anxiety, this ability is impaired. While it's unclear if this difference causes the condition, it is strongly linked to their symptoms.